Greetings, travelers! Welcome back to tonight's session of Keepers, Daggers of Darkhold. Where we last left off, our intrepid daggers had finished their well-to-do greasing elbows within the patrician's palace, and after some shenaniganry ensuing and figuring we had found out with Izumi and Maramil through their informant, who they forgot their name, even though they told them their name, that the saintly fiend 3 days ago had placed out an open bounty for information regarding Izumi Salazzo of 500 gold pieces. However, as the new plan was to investigate the teleportation terminal, the party decided to do a bit of a detour. Zackary insisting on going to a local bardic emporium, a little music shop at the edge of town, to pick up a couple of magic items that caught his eye during the patrician's gala. So, within the dead of night, Izumi, Maramil, Zackary, and Sumire, who was drug along for the occasion, decided to do a little bit of skullduggery. And by skullduggery, we mean stomping around atop of a roof, blasting a door down, waking up guard dogs, putting said guard dogs to sleep, harassing a bard who was going to open up the store in 2 hours if folks were to just wait around. However, patience was not a virtue of the daggers today, as a bit of chaos ensued with the timely sound of a thunderwave spell, which 300 was audibly heard 300 feet, which, in this case, is half the town, alerting the local guards who were on patrol to the scene. Currently, the parties found themselves in a bit of a predicament. How they get out of this one? Well, we'll see where the dice falls as we continue in our initiative. Alright, so let's go back and pull up the turn order. Alright. So, cue the combat music! Alright, so, where we last left off, the performer maestro used the last bit of his movement and his bonus action for cunning action dash to run out the door, hailing the guards, say, "Help! They're trying to I'm being robbed!" Which has now alerted the guards. So they are no longer distracted and now are focused on the friggin' store being robbed. So, Maramil.
Maramil's gonna walk over here. Yeah, I noticed. Now, the container in which the permits are located by the hunger of the keeper as locate object. Locate object. Containers in which the shopkeep of the whatever the store's name is, permits are located.
Bertram's Bardic Emporium. Permits for the shenaniganry.
Yeah, for just the animated
for the animated objects. Okay. So they are so within 1,000 feet. Let me go to the map real quick. Let's see. That city map. So where you guys are, that is 487 feet in further inland, which you would assume is pointing towards where the guard station is. So it is not in his frig off place. It is with the guards.
Should bring copy of the permits. Yeah.
Hey, you said where the container for the permits were.
Go ahead.
Alright, just be like that. Alright, in that case, Maramil is going to say, the original copy of the permits are unfortunately with the guards. I can conduct some subterfuge later on to make sure that we destroy those. However, there might not be anything to be done. I believe we should make our daring escape around this point, Miss Izumi, dear Zackary.
Good idea.
Sure. Just 1 second as he turns over to look at the animated armor, and he's like, you will let us go now, making a Jedi mind trick hand gesture. He doesn't actually cast anything, obviously, but he's just waving at the armor to let him go.
You see it slowly trying to grab you.
Okay. I'm afraid that's going to be a little bit difficult for me. Don't worry, I always win in the end. I'll figure something out.
Okay. Well, in that case, that is going to be the end of my turn.
Okay, so end of your turn. Bam, 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 bam. Animated broom of attack because of slow. Oh boy. Yeah, no, you just disabled these guys. So yeah, animated broom. Yes, 25 feet of movement. 5. Oh, no, yeah. 5. Yeah, it can just get up to you. And it is going to smack you in the face, Zackary. missing. So yeah, you just see it slowly swipe at you, but you just not even like how in the movies just Neo duck under it. You just sidestep the other direction.
I imagine the sound effect from like what the fuck is that old ass series called? That everybody fucking uses sound effect for slow motion. The tick 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 tick, and that is like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're
imagine that
talking
sound
about.
effect.
But yeah, no, that's all the animated broom can do. Izumi.
This floor is made out of wood, correct?
Yes, the floor is made of wood.
Izumi looks at the door that she saw earlier, at the bottom of like this shop place. We are gonna escape through that door. And she just points in that direction. Takes out an alchemist's fire. And
Oh no! Oh no! Kinetic John. Bonus action. So we add arson to the list of crimes then. So as you just toss the alchemist fire, hold up, let's see, alchemist fire, so yeah. 5 feet. So yeah, you just see this big green puff of alchemical smoke as the friggin' store owner turns around like, my shop! They're burning it! The fire! So yeah.
That'll teach them not to mess with us.
Not the best with you.
I mean, you know what they say, hit him where it hurts.
This
Izumi's
poor
turn
guy.
ends.
Okay. At the end of your turn, friggin'. Okay, so you tossed it like right over there where the door was. Okay, so let's see. Friggin'. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, the music didn't loop.
Oh, crapola. Forgot the loop. Okay, so. Oh yeah, almost forgot. End of the animated broom's term. Wisdom save. Blip. 11. Nope. The other animated broom, seeing a fire start to go on, you see it fly over here behind the shelf, kind of behind one of the shelves where a mop bucket was. It's going to use its action to technically make an improvised weapon attack and throw water onto
Wait,
where the friggin' fire is to try and put it out.
What is his movement speed?
Its movement speed is 50 feet normally.
You know, I think at this point the broom is better off waking up the dogs instead of doing this. Well, you know, we'll see how this.
I mean, they were designed to help maintain the shop, so we getting on some Fantasia nonsense. Okay, they got some decent decks. I'll say it's a dex attack. Let's see. And it's DC 10, dexterity check. Wachak! Natural friggin' 20!
That's a very dexterous broom.
Okay. So yeah. Just effortlessly puts out the fire. Oh,
That was short-lived.
that was close. So, it's attempted arson.
I'm pretty
Nope.
sure
I
it's
mean-
still arson.
By technicality, they haven't seen your faces yet.
Only the shopkeeper is, and who the fuck is he to fucking rat us out?
Zackary.
Zackary sees this and is like, well, this is quite the pickle, and I don't have any Eldritch Melodies left. Damn, I really don't have a lot that I can do here to try and get away from these folks. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do. Zackary is going to look over in front of him at the broom and the animated armor, and you know, he's just going to be like, please, please, please. Let's not kid ourselves here. We all know who the real main characters of the story are. You are minions. And like a good minions, you must fall. Let me introduce you to one of my allies. As he's going to cast Blind Ambush.
Hold up. 10-foot square. See, here's the thing. It's a square, not a cube, so the broom wouldn't be affected.
It's hovering over the fucking thing. Okay.
It's hover. Yeah, it has a hover speed. They now have hover speeds now, which is fun.
It'd be like that sometimes. I just want. Well, my objective is just to knock the armor prone so that I can at least try to run away and has disadvantage on the hit.
Didn't the armor be slowed so that it has no reaction?
Oh,
anyway?
that is true.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, I would take him. The armor is slowed and now knocked prone with this, so like, it would only be like moving 5 foot around. But then this next turn, I think. Holy shit. My genius sometimes scares me. So hold on,
2d10
yeah.
points of damage.
So yeah, 8 points of piercing damage, prone. Zackary is then going to. Are these shelves like directly to my right? High enough that I can just like vault over them, or low enough rather that I can vault over them? Yeah, he's just gonna do that. He's like, whoop. Which door did Izumi pointed at? Like we were skimming through that one.
Izumi was pointing at. Let me just focus ping over here.
No, okay. In that case, well, 5, 10, 15. All of these are low enough. I can just vault over them. Does that cost me any extra movement or?
Nah.
Okay, 20, 25, 30. Thank you for building low shelves. 30, right there. Oh, actually, 35, because Damphir.
Yeah,
so I'm
you're
now on top of the
Damphir.
of the shell. At any point during that movement, did I just so happen to see an exposed wand of conduct in one of the boxes or chests?
No,
God damn it.
unfortunately not.
Well, you win this round, nameless shopkeeper number 34. But we will get our just desserts eventually.
He legit had a name. His name is on the shop.
Zackary doesn't give a shit. What's it called? Bonus actions. I have nothing else I can really do. But I do still have 3 more bardic inspirations. What's it called? Zackary will look over at Maramil. I believe you're in range of bardic inspiration. No, you're just 5 feet off. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could have given it to me before?
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, if you would allow me that, Bard.
Yeah, you could retroactively do that.
Bardic inspiration to Maramil. And Wookiee's going crazy, sorry about that. Bardic inspiration to Maramil.
Woke up another dog.
Bardic inspiration to Maramil, saying, Father Maramil, it is our time, as you said, to make our daring escape. This is the time where you get your heroic second wind to overcome that leg brace of yours. Now, speed it up.
You know, I appreciate that you mean well, dear Zackary. Go on, both of you get out of here. Don't you worry about little old me.
I wasn't worried.
Alright. Meanwhile, the animated armor. All its movement to get up. Yeah, no. Friggin' animated armor. What you gonna do about being slowed? Friggin'.
Fucking nothing. I can't do any of it. Just make a
No.
wisdom save and end the turn, man.
You know. Dang it. It's not let cheats being stupid. Dang, forgot how.
Send
Yeah,
send the
yeah.
owl out to just like fucking harass these people.
Will you allow that?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's like, it's an owl. Wisdom save.
Oh, I
Wait.
can't select it.
Owls are fucking
Yeah.
scary. You know what an owl did to like a bunch of cops once?
So,
To be fair,
so where do
can't
you want
attack.
the owl? Yeah,
Uh,
it can't attack.
It can still. Let's see. Yeah, I would just have it fly up.
Hoot hoot! Hoot hoot! Okay.
Yeah, the owl has like can take the ready action.
Yep, it's gonna do that then.
Yeah.
It's gonna ready up to help.
Ready act. Alright, ready to help. Ready? So yeah. The guard captain. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets her to here where the door is. She sees the singed door and the broken glass where alchemist fire was. She looks inside.
I feel
Oh,
like she.
in the name of the watch.
I feel like she should be a little bit more distracted by the fucking owl. Do you know how scary owls are? Like,
I mean, here's the thing: in a high fantasy world, this is either a regular owl or somebody's familiar that got lost.
I mean, that's true, but also, have you know, a high fantasy world is not going to stop someone from flinching when you, like flick your hand at their face. This thing's an owl.
Ah,
Yeah,
This
this
is a
thing.
bird of prey. This is a perfect predator.
Yeah,
This
the
is, like, almost on
Heck.
par with crocodiles in terms of how powerful these things are. These guys are amazing.
shoot, shoot. Looking out, like, stop right there. Let's see. What does the guard captain do and have? Da-da-da-da. Actually, okay. Wait, so how high up was the owl again?
It's basically like 5 feet above. It's just like harassing the face essentially.
Okay. The guard captain is going to grapple the owl with their gauntlet hand. Alright, so can your owl beat a 13?
Yes, it can.
Manages to fly out the way. Let's see. The friggin' guard captain has 2 attacks. It can technically make 1 more. 10.
Damn.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, now the guard captain so managed to grab the owl, like, a little bit behind the wings and sort of trying to calm it down, and then looks in the room like, okay, you there! Oh, in the name of the law!
I feel you're all that enough of a distraction to make sure she can't remember your faces. 6 seconds struggling with an owl. It's nothing to
Yeah, because
see
like
anything.
she just sees like people rushing towards the back doors, and she just says, "Hey, halt in the name of the watch." That's all for the guard captain. What does Sumire do now that the other guards are getting ready to move?
Sumire can tell that, like, you know, this is going south for everyone, but is going to put her faith in Father Maramil and also the other two. So basically what I'm going to do is she has 3 of these teleports. I'm going to have to, like, her teleport, like, bamf up to, like, a roof and basically just, like, escape. You know, using the bamf, like, the 2 other bamfs to just kind of, like, you know, basically shake them by, like, you know, going off. Basically just, like, having her escape. I feel like that would probably be... Like, would you say that that's just, like, a thing she can, like, successfully do without checks? Because obviously the guards are distracted with us.
I could say because of Blessing of the Raven Queen and the fact that the guard captains already announced, hey, some people are getting away from a back door. I'll say Sumire is effectively out of combat.
Yeah. And, but before she does disappear, she's going to channel the ultimate power of a girl in high school. She's going to demoralize this guard in front of her, before she teleports away, says, "Do you like wearing your pants too high, or is your torso just really short?"
We don't just stand there. Captain said there's an emergency. Right. Let's go.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so momentarily taken aback. Okay, so the guards going to dash 30. Alright. 60. First guard. What's the situation? These three hooligans broke into my shop and they tried to rob me. Now they're getting away. The other guards. Going to dash over. And
You know what would be funny?
actually,
When you guys-
something else funny. Because coming from across the street, using the last of their movement to dash, three individuals look a bit familiar, wearing the uniform of the town guard. 3 tieflings. A somewhat surly tiefling with reddish orange skin and 5 o'clock shadow. A more humanoid, light-skinned tiefling with curled horns and dark blue hair. And a somewhat shorter tiefling with purple skin, red eyes, a bit of a beard, and some nubby horns. Kind of go up to the rest and like, what's the situation, ma'am? Three individuals attempted burglary and apparently arson. I think this is their familiar. Cordon off the area. We need to get reinforcements. Yes, ma'am. That's all the guards' turn. The performer maestro, essentially, he died because now that the guards are here, he'll let them take care of things. He'll let them know, hey, there are like 2 elves and a tabaxi who were being weird, and they broke the door, and they're magic users, so be careful. That's all he can do. Maramil.
Well, the deception of mask. I am going to use disguise self to become Visago Armand.
Okay, here's the thing. It makes you a foot taller. How tall is Maramil again?
Maramil is 5'5".
Visago is 7'2". So you're going to be a very short Visago Armand.
Yes, I'm going. I'm gonna like be like Danny DeVito, Visago. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. The point isn't to make them think it's Visago. The point is to make them not able to identify our faces. So if they see like a very very upsettingly misshapen man walking away, that's all they're gonna fucking remember. But so that's my action, and I'm just gonna walk over here slowly. I can't exactly run, because I use my action to dash. So Maramil is just going to like start. Even though Zackary yelled at them to like, you know, like be fast as the wind, Maramil just like starts to like just slowly meander like their normal meandering self as they just walk. And turn.
Alright. And turn. The broom. Actually, yeah. Because the fire's been put out and the guards are here. The broom of animated attack. Let's see, so 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll just fly over to Izumi's face. Just smack you.
It can try.
We'll smack. No. No. Izumi. You can just run away from them. They don't have reactions.
Yeah, Izumi is not turning back to look at the guards or anything like that because that's a bad idea. 40 feet movement speed. I'm assuming she can just like jump over boxes.
With the thief. Yeah.
Move here with 30 feet movement speed, and then... where's it? You know, I don't have Thunderwave prepared.
Ah,
I can use Thunderclap though. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll burst open this door with Thunderclap instead.
Yeah, everyone is awake anyway, so
Everyone's awake. You try to open it with Thunderclap. The door is still there. It's got some cracks in it.
Okay, Izumi's gonna let Zackary do the rest.
Never let Zackary do the rest.
Alright. This animated broom.
also, Jay, could you answer the question for a bit? Because I don't think brooms would, animated brooms would be smart enough to know the difference, so they just would attack anyone that enters the shop.
Here's the thing. These guys do have like 1 intelligence, 5 wisdom. Their priority is protect the shop, maintain the shop. So
So they will protect
the
it from
friggin' dude would
guards as well.
yeah, the dude would have to say the command word again to get them to just go inert again.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I just realized something. That broom attacked the broom attacked. Oh no, hold on. This broom hasn't gotten yet. Hasn't attacked Maramil, right?
No, it is not.
Okay, then never mind. I'll shut up now. But also, the burb is trying to break free.
Oh boy. Let's see. So anime is alright. So anime broom of attack. 16 the hit, quote unquote, Bazagor.
And now I have something for you. Maramil would feel a sensation after getting inspired, quote unquote, by Zackary to move faster. And this broom moves in for an attack. Maramil feels a voice call onto them from the beyond. That kind of sounds like, incomprehensible speech, but Maramil feels in their mind that they can understand this speech after a moment that says, "You will be safe." What's it called? I'm activating. I'm activating Devouring Maw, or rather, you can activate Devouring Maw with your reaction. Because you are a target of my Bardic Inspiration, you can use the reaction to teleport away from that attack. Well, not teleport, but you get a bonus to AC, and if it misses, then you can teleport.
Okay. Well, my ace. What's it called? Okay, so in that case, I will expend the die. However, it doesn't matter because it would have missed anyway.
I mean, yeah, but movement.
Yeah. Which means that. Look over here. Yeah.
Is it a point? Yeah, you can see alright.
Yeah.
Zero.
A sort of the disembodied toothy maw with multiple eyes appears, swallows Maramil, and then spits Maramil out in this other location.
Well, that was
Incredible!
Ma'am, I think we have warlocks in there.
You dare insult me?
Man, we have warlocks in there. Fuck, call pest control.
Go ahead, sorry.
So yeah, Ruben may attack with some save. Nope.
So, did
And a turn.
break free?
Oh yeah, the owl roll.
It hasn't been
Yeah, no, the owl is trying to use acrobatics to.
Oh,
break
the
out of
owl's
grapple.
breaking free. My bad. Do. No. Nope. Come here. Nope. The guard captain's just struggling. Zackary.
Next burst, same as the last. Another Bardic Inspiration on Maramil as a bonus action. So you can teleport again as a reaction once if they attack you again.
Zackary is being a really it's being very helpful to the disabled right now, and I think we should all celebrate that. Honestly, he's an icon.
I'm only down to one more Bardic Inspiration after this, by the way. That's a bonus action. Zackary says, "Keep going, Father Maramil. You will be protected by those who live on the brink of the reality." And now, the rest of us, however, we must go. I'm going to... let's see. Fuck, I'm running out of spell slots, y'all.
Dun dun dun.
Would you allow me to oh no, actually, yeah, no, I can cast this at a higher level spell slot. Another blind ambush, this time located, localized entirely within this room. Using a third level spell slot this time around, that I still have at least one of those. That's 60 foot. Yes, that's fine. And then from here, no, the other way around. It's gonna be rough, but I think I can aim it right here. There's another blind ambush. Right here. The owl should be okay if the owl flies around above, rather, the square. But everybody else, probably not. So.
Yeah, no.
Also, did the owl actually break out? Oh no, never mind. That's a 15.
No, it didn't.
So yeah, it's a blind ambush location right there. So bonus action. Zackary will bow and say, "I will return one day for that wand." Oh, by the way, if anybody asks, this was totally on the Maxios, and he will move 5, 10, 15, 20. I forgot the fucking door was still closed. Also, could you remove that little bit of fog of war from the map?
Oh yeah. I thought I did. Reveal. Lamp.
I forgot the fucking door was closed. I think I already used my bonus action.
Izumi opened the door.
No,
Izumi
tried
cracked
to
it.
break the door. Yeah, it's just cracked.
I don't suppose you would allow me with with an item interaction to try and fully get it open or not?
The door is locked, so either you try and find where the key is, or
Like,
you just break
shoulder
through
check
the
it?
door.
Yeah, could he just shoulder check it?
How much movement you got left?
Fuck, where was I? Oh, I was here. I didn't move that much actually. Yeah, I still have like a couple more feet of movement.
I'll say if you have with a running, I'll say with the same thing of a running jump rules. If you make me a strength check,
Strength check. I will try. Not that I have like a particularly good score there. I just have average. What's that?
Nice.
boom! The door is broken off of his hinges, and with the rest of your movement, you're just out the door.
Sometimes my strength impresses me. Is this what they call a plot convenience?
Probably.
15, 25, 30. I guess I would be like 5 feet off the map if I can go down this
Yeah,
alley.
you'd be 5 feet off the map.
So, like, I'm just gonna put myself there, and he'll just say... completely ignoring the fight, the fucking another thunderous explosion just went up to crack this door. He'll just look at Izumi and say, now we can sneak out this back.
Yes, we can.
Meanwhile,
I'll be EOT. Go ahead.
the animated arbor. Friggin' Ka-clank. Ka-clank. It is going to grapple you, Maramil.
Damn, that's ableism. Go ahead.
It is defending the shop. The 9 versus a 10.
10.
Blam.
Damn.
You are now grabbed
Just
by
a
the
question.
animated armor.
The thing you have, Christian, there's only 2 AC, right?
It's only 2 AC, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
grappling-
believe
No,
well, but it's not. I mean, it's considered a special attack, but it's not like an attack, as it were.
Yeah, it specifically, Devouring Maw specifically says, like, if it causes it to miss, so grappling wouldn't apply here.
yeah.
But if I get attacked anyway, guess what? I'm gonna be home free.
It's slow, so it can't extra
Yeah, it's
attack.
slow, so it's the only
Yeah.
thing you can do. Let's see. Wisdom save. No. Guard captain. Come on. Alright. Oh, as basically the friggin' store owner would be like, oh wait, that's right, security system, command word, command word to turn them off, Benito, they should be stuck, but it looks like one of them's, looks like your armor's caught one person. Alright. Now, men, into the breach!
Blind ambush triggers and
Ambush triggers.
what's it called? Let me see.
So, they are not prone.
And take with a third level spell slot. Yeah, holy shit.
We adding cop killers to the list today, boys.
25
Still
points
alive.
of piercing
That was
damage.
a good bit of their health.
As similar devouring maw appears from the ground and ankles give me those. I imagine it looks like the. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, go ahead.
I imagine this one looks like the fucking cunt from Chainsaw Man. The fucking thing just like comes up on the ground. Well, yeah, go ahead.
Did the shopkeep disable the items?
The shopkeep did not disable the items yet because it's grappled one person, and also it is an action.
Great, so brooms, go attack.
It's not the broom's turns yet. Okay, so the guard captain gets on up. Half their movement to stand up. Hold up. Yeah, they moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Brigade. It did that weird thing with roll 20 tokens where I can't grab the token. So let's just say they're already upright. Because being weird. So yeah. Yeah, it's just dragging the owl with them. Because at this point, yeah, no. Don't want to take anything to chance. Oh yeah. Does it help? Lamp. Okay, so yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets them to here. And yeah, that's the guard captain's turn. The guards, now, because of shenaniganry, because Nephi, Damrus, and Themis are here. Because of this, maneuver allies. They could do that first now. So yeah. Themis. Okay. You heard the captain. Let's go. Alright. Guards use their reaction to move up to half their speed. So let's see, that's 15 feet. 15 feet. And 15 feet. Themis is going to move 5 and 15, 20, 25, 30. Guards are going. Yeah, the guards, they're just getting ready to surround you. This guard, he's just gonna police slide over the frig off shelf. 20. 25, 30. Because you are now grappled, fold Maramil. Item interaction pulls out a set of manacles. Action. They're going to clap you in irons. Maramil has now been captured. Mm-mm-mm.
Damn. Wait.
I mean-
doesn't a creature need to be incapacitated for you to put the manacles on? Or is
With
it mistaken?
manacles, grappled or grappled, incapacitated, or restrained.
What do manacles do?
Basically,
They need to succeed a sleight of hand check, by the way. DC 13.
5 feet. Okay. DC 13, sleight of hand. Alright, so the guard, not the guard, captain, the guard. Right, let's see. Sleight of hand. Right. 7. Maramil's just wiggling around.
Mm-hmm.
That's his action. This guard can use the rest of his movement. Getting ready. Let's see. Demon. Alright, let's see. Friggin' Damaris is going to also move in. Action dash. 60. And Nephi is going to action dash. Alright, the jig is up. We've got you surrounded.
They don't say anything. They just have a smile on their face, as always.
Also factually untrue. This don't have this
Yeah, the performer maestro, seeing that the guards just moved him. 5, 10, action to disable the friggin' action to turn off the animated objects. Unfortunately, that would just mean the animated armor is just stayed still to where it is. So, Maramil, you are just stuck.
I mean, it doesn't
That
have any
position.
strength, so you can
I mean,
just...
yeah, it doesn't have a
free.
grip strength anymore, so I could just pry it. I could just pry his fingers off.
Yeah.
You ever have to pose a fucking like suit of armor? For some fucking
Yeah.
reason, it's weird that that's like a thing that I've actually had to do before. But
Okay. Actually, yeah, because of the friggin' directives. Do you want to keep them restrained, or should I turn them off? Because, well, they're set to defense mode. We don't want them turning on all of us. Men, get ready with your nets and manacles. Yes, ma'am. All right. Friggin' the performer maestro will use his action to turn off the animated objects. So now they're no longer animate.
and Maramil will just kind of like shake the knight's hand off, crack their necks. By the edict of Bane, I command thee kneel!
Wait a second. Actually, yeah.
All creatures
Give us
within
damage and
30
Nephi,
feet
I'm
of
gonna
me
make Oh.
I'm
So-
going. Yeah. So
Boy.
it is just charmed. Okay.
Ooh,
I thought it was
it's
charmed or frightened, but no, it is charmed.
Okay. Let's see. Do. These three guys are human. Obviously, Neffy and Damaris are tieflings. So let's see. So wisdom save. Blamf, blamf, blamf.
I think 15 succeeds. 15 succeeds. Yeah. But the other two
Okay.
drop whatever they're holding.
Okay, so the first and second guard. Okay, so the first and so the first and first and third guard, they drop. Well, the third guard dropped their manacles that they had in their hand. First guard dropped the net they had on him. Let's see. Neffy, wisdom save. Alright, Neffy drops a net they had on him. Let's see. Damaris. Bring wisdom save. Yeah, no, Damaris is good. Actually, yeah. And Damaris is going to make an insight check real quick. Wait, that voice sounded familiar. Neffy. Also gonna make an insight check.
I mean, can I do like a deception contest?
Yeah, you can make a deception
Yeah,
check.
I was thinking. Yeah.
Just disguise
There you go.
self-work, because don't you have an...
Disguise
No,
self.
that's alter self. That
Yeah,
makes
disguise
Oh,
self
okay,
technically. Yeah, disguise self doesn't change your voice. That's why Nico has to. voice
Yeah.
act.
They're like, that voice sounds familiar, but they can't put their finger on it. So they don't know it's you until they actively see through your disguise.
Release the hounds.
So yeah.
And they can take an opportunity attack if they want, but I'm gonna be walking out of there.
Alright, the guard. The guard's gonna try and grapple you for their op attack, because they weren't holding a weapon.
And you... Huh. Interesting.
Nope.
Nope. Oh wait, no, I can't fail that. I have a +5.
Yeah, no. I mean... Yeah, you couldn't. So yeah, you just... Yeah. Animate objects are no longer an initiative.
Is Damaris not gonna take an op attack either?
Oh yeah,
He couldn't.
Damaris.
Wasn't... Wait, who?
Damaris.
This
One of the
guy.
guards.
Wasn't that the only one that could make the up attack? Because the other one was charmed?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, never mind. You're right.
Oh, actually, yeah. Because he was charmed, he can't willingly attack you.
That's why I
Every-
thought... Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
you're
the
right,
last
no, you're
check
right.
was done this.
Yeah, no, Marijn, you are right.
No, wait, the third guard wasn't charmed.
No, the
That's
third
what
guard
I
was because
Yeah, only
first
the
guard
second.
failed.
Oh yeah, the
one
second
succeeded.
guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
My bad. So,
So yeah, I'm just walking.
all right. So Damaris,
And turn.
he's gonna try to grapple you. Yeah,
No,
21.
because he already tried. Like
Yeah.
that was the
All right.
The 6, right?
yeah. I mean, wouldn't have. Yeah, like that. That was.
Yeah, it
the,
would have been like a
8.
4.
like an 8.
Yeah, but yeah. End turn.
Guilty.
Do you drop concentration on the dogs or?
Oh yeah, I drop concentration on the dogs.
No, sleep
Nice.
just lasts for like a minute.
Nope.
No. It's
Concentration.
concentration. It's concentration. At the very least, the 2024 version is.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sleep.
And neat thing,
Yeah, old sleep wasn't concentration, but new sleep is.
yeah. But the neat thing about attack dogs is they go.
Uh-huh.
So now you got all and 3 dogs to worry about.
Sleep. Well, you didn't. Hold up. Did you set it as the 2024 sleep?
Yeah, I said it as 2024 sleep.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure. All right. So
Yeah.
you drop concentration. Actually, yeah. Actually, no. You would have been drop concentration because you casted locate object,
Oh shit,
and
you're
that's
right.
concentration.
Yeah. Shit, you're right. Yeah, I keep forgetting locate objects concentration. I just keep thinking it just pings you.
Yeah, I did not expect locate object to be concentration.
Yeah, no, because it allows you to track an object. Like it basically gives you like a constant path. Like you're
Radar.
right. Yeah. Yeah. No, my bad. That was my bad. Then sorry.
Okay. I'll say retroactively, the dogs were just tired still, so they're just asleep.
Yeah, they were just They were in the process of.
They did got blasted away with a thunder wave earlier, so
Mm-hmm.
One did. Yeah, they did. They just sleepy. Like, if you know how hard it is to wake up a big dog, yeah. And yeah, now they're just regular asleep because it's early in the morning. All right, Izumi, you just. I could say you are, because of how far you are effectively out of combat.
Izumi is gonna, as she's leaving, she is gonna, let's see, 20 feet. Alchemist's fire here to block, the guard's path from reaching Maramil.
Not my shop!
Izumi doesn't care.
Fire! Fire! Fire patrol! We need to put it out! Alright. Izumi is effectively out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Zackary's just
Still
like
lurking around just to watch out for Maramil, though.
Zackary's just like 5 feet off the map. Sees Maramil in the doorway. Maramil still has my fucking burning inspiration because none of them attacked, so I couldn't use their reaction. What's the call? I don't have a lot of support spells. I don't have disabling spells. Well,
I thought you would have haste.
no, because why? What's it called? Well, shit. I guess the only thing like Zackary can do is just like move 5, 10. Actually no. Yeah, he's gonna move like 5, 10 here. Sees the fire like around this area. What's it called? Casts his last 3rd level spell slot for a blind ambush. What's it called? In the area to the left of the fire. So now, you know, they can either go throughout the fire and flames, or get their asses bitten off by whatever the fuck is in here. So now these 2 areas are denied.
Okay.
What's it called? And then he's going to run back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20, and you know the rest of his movement just like off the map. We are out of here.
Zackary is effectively out of combat. The guard captain Oh wait, is the burp gonna try to escape again?
You're right, it is.
6.
I think the fucker can
16. No. Yeah, it's just struggling right now.
It's before that counts.
So yeah. Okay. Fire. All right. We need to put up. Grab the charps. We need to put this fire out. Friggin' the guard captain, who is currently grappling the owl, is going to move 5, 10, 15. Seeing the spiritual weapon over there. 20, 25. 30. We'll get him right there. Gonna take the dodge action this time, because not sure what happened earlier. I'll say the guards are now. These 3 guards are going to try and put out the fire. So, police slide over with a friggin' tarp. This third one's gonna grab a tarp and attempt to put it out. DC 10 dexterity check. 15. Yeah, they just stamp it out. Yeah. Congrats to the friggin' guards for protecting and servants.
Be like that sometimes.
Third one is gonna police slide over here. 20, 25, 30, and with a friggin' net is going to with a friggin' net is going to try, emphasis on try, to grab Maramil. So
Go ahead.
friggin' disadvantage with the stupid net. Because friggin' nets are different. Yeah, the user action place of an attack.
Nope.
You have to succeed on. Oh no, it's not even an attack.
It's
now.
an attack. Is it not
Yeah.
an attack roll?
When you attack with a net, you can replace. When you take the attack action, you can replace one of your attacks with throwing a net.
And I make a
Creature-
dex save. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a
actually.
dex save.
You know, I don't mind that. All right. What's the DC?
Right.
8
so-
plus dex plus
okay.
proficiency. So
Okay, so based off of their dex, so plus 8, DC 12.
okay.
So now you're caught in a net.
Okay.
Alright.
Could have sworn those were attacks or whatever.
They are now a save, which I kind of like. It's
Yeah, no,
decent.
I like Mets being saves. However,
my bard inspiration was useless.
yeah. The other guards, though, are charmed.
Mhm.
Now, I believe that I'm being wrongfully captured. I think maybe one of you should help me out. The people you're looking for just ran out of the building.
Well, currently, sir, you're a currently, sir, you're you're an active suspect in ongoing crime. So we'll have to take you down to the station for questioning. If that's all right.
That's fine, but being in the net is quite undignified, do you not think? Get me out of this, I'll come quietly.
Johnson, why did you throw a net at this person? You idiot! They charmed you! You idiot! They charmed you! It's some sort of charm effect. Is there a save at the end of their turn?
No.
Oh, so they just charm for a good minute.
Uh-huh. Until
Let's
they take
see.
damage.
Oh no!
End of your next turn, right?
Yeah, until the end of my next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, because nephew was going to go and take off the net. Well, how much damage is he taken? This is the second time he had to face blind ambush.
Oh boy. He's about to take a chunky.
It was a third level. 14.
Yeah, 14 points of piercing damage. He's now prone, and I am out of third level spell slots. And you know was crazy. Was crazy. Is that literally none of my spells can get Maramil out of the fucking net.
I have a vague idea of what I'm gonna do here.
Oh, I just realized something.
Nephew. Wait, what?
I just realized something, but it would be like too
What?
meta. I think the owl
What was your
the owl can
strategy?
swing on Maramil, and Maramil can use a reaction to teleport.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, friggin' familiars
Oh,
cannot
man.
attack. Unless it's a warlock.
I mean, it
familiar.
can drop a stone.
But yeah, I mean, it would be a
Izumi
little.
It can
Attack.
drop something.
Izumi can attack. Izumi can attack and should attack, honestly.
Okay.
But yeah, it is what it is. Continue.
So yeah. Wait. Actually, yeah, now that they got hit,
Mm-hmm.
Nephew's going to make an intelligence check. Because this seems too familiar. Let's see. Intelligence check.
But realistically speaking, why would we rob
I mean-
a random fucking store down the
Why
road
would
when
these
when
jokers
we've attacked
knock
a casino?
over it?
Like it seems a bit of a downgrade, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be?
I
Wait,
know more people using those spells.
I mean, he don't know. That was the
He's-
only other time he's met somebody with that spell. Sir, I think I've seen this kind of magic before at my old job.
If one of you could just toss me a dagger or something, I can cut myself clean.
Yeah, friggin'. Let's see, friggin'. Yeah, Daggers, because he's the closest, and unfortunately not charmed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, friend. We're gonna have to take you. We're unfortunately gonna have to take you in as well. Right, so he is going to make a sleight of hand check.
Yep.
Alrighty. Daggers, can you make your sleight of hand check? Alright. No.
Damn.
These guys are more brute force than they are sleight of hand. So yeah, and Themis, he is just gonna dodge because he doesn't know what else is coming. So that's the guard's turn. The former maestro, not gonna do anything. Maramil, what you got?
Maramil will kind of yell. An attack would be quite nice right about now, Miss Halifax. As I'm going to use Strike Now.
Do you say like upon yourself or?
Upon myself. Yeah.
Okay. In that case,
Pray you don't roll
Question.
high. Play
Could
low.
you use spiritual weapon on yourself?
Well, no, because
It's too far.
It also has to be a creature who attacks.
Yeah. Oh well, that doesn't hit anyways. But I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration to.
Would a question?
Lord.
Would that teleport Maramil out of the restraints?
Yes,
that's how it
because
works.
teleportation does get you out of restraints.
Okay.
Well,
I will
this wasn't
probably.
this was a non-magical net anyway, so yeah, it just falls. They got away.
What happens is that again the fucking Eldritch Moss seems to like come out of nowhere from the ground, you know, on some fucking amygdala bullshit, like appearing out of nowhere, and would look over at the Damris with its many eyes and just go as it swallows Maramil and then spits Maramil out away.
Okay,
And
so now
as my bonus action, I'm going to give Izumi a healing word. I don't think you need it, right? Like you're fine. You don't have it. Like you didn't take damage. Did you take damage?
I'm max health.
Well, that doesn't matter then. But I'm still going to healing word you because I'm going to use Voice of Authority to allow you to toss another alchemist fire as a
I
reaction.
think they already used their. Wait, does your thing take a reaction?
No, Strike Now is not a reaction. That's why I took it with Order Cleric because
Okay, that's sneaky.
it's
That is
energizes.
sneaky.
Okay, Izumi throws an alchemist's fire at the door entrance.
Not again. Okay, we're looking for. Okay, spread out. We're looking for an arsonist. We're looking for a warlock arsonist.
A Fiend Warlock.
Yeah, so now they're looking for someone who looks like a short Vizago or a Mond, an elf, two elves, and a Tabaxi, one of which being possibly a warlock. Because, yeah, someone's been using weird magic, Eldritch Maw magic, and has like an owl familiar. Just harassing people.
Be
Okay, so
be sure to look into the Maxios. That's Maxios. They are the ones responsible. What's it called?
They hired us.
They hired us.
So, because of this, because of the route you chose, you decided to try and to flee the scene. So, it is friggin'.
Come on, they can't possibly catch up.
Well, here's the thing. These were the patrol guards. There are other guards within the city who are out on the look.
Would the Alchemist Fire at least count as like one success or something?
I'll say that would count towards you escaping.
Yeah.
Also, no, I was gonna say, like, in case it's necessary. Like, I'm not sure how much of a distraction this could be, but the way that I understand, verify, is that it creates a very large light. Would that serve as a form of diversion when we run
Okay.
away?
So, here's the thing.
From-
I'm going to do a party initiative and the guard initiative. So, let's say 13 because that was the highest one. Party. Was 13. And highest guard was a 6. So, you guys are going to are doing a skill challenge. So, 3 successes, you guys make it back to your safe house scot-free. The guards didn't see your faces, and they are now under the assumption that a warlock is up to the shenanigans. If you fail, another group of guards is going to capture you and arrest you.
Couldn't they
So-
fight the gods that come to arrest them?
I mean, that
Mhm.
would make us waste time, sticking to it in a position.
Do the guards have a climbing speed?
Do the guards have climbing speed? I'll say some of the guards do.
Okay.
But they haven't started looking on the roofs yet.
So when we make these skill checks, can we like each propose stuff that would give us like advantage or something? Because I think
Yes.
getting on the roof would give us like advantage on one check, but like not the others because they start looking for the roofs and stuff.
Okay. So, if you want to climb up onto the roofs, Izumi, since you have a climbing speed, give me either a stealth or acrobatics check.
Okay.
Okay, that is 1 success. You've managed to get off the You've managed to climb onto the roofs, getting yourself off the street.
Okay. I'm going to propose that. Actually, you know what? I have, because that was like a loud bang. Like, are there like people like outside, are guards like asking like civilians, "Hey, have you seen these people? Have you seen these people?" Like, so like a human
Yes.
crime going on.
Yes, there are guards and people just going around. Like, there are mobs of people trying to see, hey, what's going on?
Perfect.
Folks' lights are starting to flick on.
I'm gonna
Knew
cast
you
a
were going
rumor.
to do that.
I'm gonna cast rumor to send send people in the other direction.
I do it. Great.
Give me either a persuasion or deception check.
Persuasion.
advantage.
With advantage,
Because
you
of
said?
rumor. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of rumor.
22.
Oh,
That's another success.
Awesome.
Damn, I don't even know. What's it called? We might need to catch somebody else in the in the crossfire for this to work. What's it called? If at any point one of the guards gets actually, let me double check something. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just looking at my spells, see if we have anything that could help.
Do any of you have darkness?
No, I
Or
don't.
something to similar effect like daylight?
I don't. Let me just double check. Bro, I can't find any particular ability that could just make our life easier here. Okay.
Yes.
I think. What were we gonna say?
Well, I want to ask, like, does Malum hear a lot of commotion outside?
Malum would hear the sound of people just going door to door, seeing if people are okay. They would see, like,
Because-
lights turn on. Because
No.
they
yeah.
would hear kaboom! And then ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding.
Malum
Like-
does not know who is on the run, but one thing is certain, he loves some chaos. So he would cast daylight like somewhere around this corner away from them. Darkness to be like, they're hiding over there. And then point the gods to it.
Give me a persuasion or deception check. This is a straight roll because they got information. It came from the other side.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm like, hey, they're already
Yeah.
hiding over there.
Yeah, like I said, this is a straight roll. Because otherwise, this would have been disadvantage.
If you guys want to do something better, sure, you can say it now.
I mean, I think I had something, but you know, you want
yeah?
to do this first? Go ahead.
Nice.
Unfortunately, just fails.
Damn.
Because earlier DC was a 25.
Yeah, you will need to get a
I mean,
And it's
Like,
lower
Malum,
to a 20.
Malum would say like, yeah, I see them. I see something strange over there. Maybe they're hiding.
Not the. Sorry. One of them casts. One of them is an Azamar who casts daylight to see what's going on. Looks like magical darkness. Nothing's over here.
Well, good luck.
So you have 2 successes, 1 fail.
Can Izumi use
Hold on.
No, go ahead. You have something that you think you can help us?
My thought is I have 4 remaining spell slots. I could use all 4 of them to cast Time Arrow. So every time the guards turn a corner, they just hit with like a bolt
20-meter emerald splash.
to just make them really paranoid about turning corners to slow them down.
Time 0. One chance a missile that freezes time. I place it in space. Action touch.
Damn, it's 120 feet, so you can just cast it almost in all 4 corners.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh no. Okay.
What's it called? Is there...
Uh,
Actually, I do want to ask, like, could we have given guidance?
I'd say guidance would be
I should have
If you
given
would
myself
cast-
guidance.
I'll say this because if you were going to do the check, you would. If you were going to cast guidance, that would have been like, "Hey, I cast guidance to do this," and that would give you an situational advantage.
Okay.
Would I have been able to give a burning inspiration to me?
Same instance. This would have been if you had bark inspiration, guidance, or something else like akin to that situational advantage.
Would me casting this 4 times yield any extra advantage?
You casting this 4 times is just the Arcana check in and of itself.
Really?
Okay, gotcha.
She does eat, like, 4 spell slots.
And
I mean, at
because
the end of the day,
I mean-
you would just get the long rest if you get caught or you make it out of there. You still
because
get the
of-
long rest, get your spell slots back.
Because of the range, you could make it look like multiple directions are attacked, making it look like there were way more than just 3. Making
Yeah.
the gods thin out over even more places.
Yeah, like, this seems like a very good plan, I will just say. Like,
Like, the
With
town
that
is
reasoning, I'd
town-
say, yeah, I could give you advantage for that one.
like in the middle of the town. They can almost reach the whole town to do this annoying thing.
Just freaking Dio move. Okay, so yeah, with that reasoning, I could give you a situational advantage for that.
Damn.
2 successes, 2 fails. Let's see.
Go 40, you had an ID?
Yeah.
Morty, what's your
it
idea?
Also, meant that I would spend all 4 of my other fucking spell slots. What's it called? My 4 remaining like level 1 spell slots. My idea was to create even more like auditory distractions, basically, as it were. To just constantly be casting Tasha's hideous laughter on either guards who are getting a little bit too close for us, or just like passersby, to kind of like incapacitate them and force at least one guard to like stay behind, at a time to really snap them out of the thing. So like Tasha's hideous laughter, I don't know. At the very least on 4 people, see how that works. Maybe that's like a thing that could help here.
Okay. Because of this, give me either an Arcana or Performance check.
I will use
With
a
advantage.
I will use a performance, and if you'd allow me, I use the magical effect of the Bow of the Forgotten to add an additional D4 to that performance check.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay. And that's an additional 28.
Nice! 3 successes. You have managed to evade the guards.
Nice.
We did it.
And because
Oh,
of this,
boy. Go ahead.
because of this, you had 3 successes. You evade the guards. However, you have 2 fails. One at least they have a vague description of a couple of you. So it won't be accurate bounty posters. Because they don't know your names. All they know is a Tabaxi, two elves. One might be a warlock who has disguised self, and another who is a frig-off arsonist.
You know, I know it doesn't fit with the Tabaxi, but it's just way too funny in my head to see a wanted post of Izumi, and then a wanted post of a dog form of Izumi. Just besides one another.
Okay. So yeah. So, regrettably, you guys don't get the funny encounter with the friggin' courtroom scene today.
There's always another time.
Yeah, there's always another time. So yeah, you guys succeeded, and you get a long rest.
Yeah, you would see Malum just drinking and playing cards alone.
Moving back to the safe house.
Like, Maramil will kind of like, you know, just like just throwing their like, you know, like a coat down like on like a chair, like seeing Sumire like made it back. I'd say that like, you know, like Constantine's probably just like chilling with Malum, to be honest, like but just kind of like Constantine, make a call. We're going to need Blackmore. What? No, I'm not making a call to that freak, okay? You very much have to. We're going to need a very good lawyer. Can't you call him? That's what you're for. In the meantime, Miss Izumi, dear Zackary, and I have to get ready for some consequences. Well, Umbra, if you'd like to come with us to the other room, we'll fill you in on what just happened.
I did
touched
not
my wine.
No
Get that
idea.
answer in a moment.
I
Go ahead, Mom.
I did not expect that ruckus to be you guys. What kind of amateuristic hour did you pull off this time?
It was
just wanted-
fast. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Finish what you were saying.
No. I think it'll be
okay.
funnier if you say it first.
It was a fascinating experience, Mr. Malum. It was turns out it is surprisingly more difficult to rob a music shop than it is to get away from the Maxios compound. Who would have thought?
That's me as person.
What's it called? Zackary looks like he's like, not even like too bothered about like failing, I guess, to secure the item that he originally set out to do. He just says, you should have seen it. The man was prepared for everything. Animated brooms, animated armors, animated dogs. They had everything set up for any potential ne'er-do-wells in their midst. And the guard response, c'est magnifique. They really took their job seriously this time around.
You know, I have heard of a good music store. I believe he opens in like 1.5 hours. We could check it out.
Well, it could have been. It would. I believe we are no longer allowed entry into that store. Not because of anything particularly bad, but because the owner is so blasé, and we do not compromise on quality. I believe that is the saying that Mr. Constantine usually says.
I don't think I've ever said that in my life, but I agree.
Zackary just stares.
Don't do the things Sumire does, huh? Okay,
His left eye twitches a little bit, and then he looks back.
Fine, I'm going to call the scary lawyer.
then Zackary says, "Ah, Miss Izumi, it seems you have finally witnessed my magnificent rearrangement of our beverages."
You did that?
Yes, the colors, they weren't particularly lined up properly, so I took the liberty while you two were away, kinda gesturing at Maramil and Izumi, while you two were away, in order for me to, add a little bit more, style onto our collection.
Izumi just stares at you blankly as like a single tear rolls down her face.
You know,
I
they do say that idle hands are the devil's work. So I made sure that my hands were not idle. They are instead the far realm's work. Now, what were you gonna say, Mr. Malum?
I think she really loves it. She even has a tear of joy.
Of course.
She should do it with more things.
What's there not to love about my work? I do not. What is the expression that the common rabble uses? I am the best at what I do. And what I do is whatever I please. Go ahead.
At this point, you'd hear a knock at your door.
Do not
let
open.
Let me.
Ask for a
Oh,
warrant.
who is there?
This is a watch. We're doing wellness checks, making sure people are okay.
You just went here a few minutes ago, remember? We had that whole talk. The lights, the darkness, the ASMR.
Oh, so someone already got. Actually, hold up.
I'm gonna give
See.
Malum a bardic inspiration, just saying. You know, actually, whispering up to behind him, Mr. Malum. It doesn't matter who the city council sends. We are not paying taxes. Turn them away to the best of your abilities, and he will disappear behind his wall.
Well, if you already had a wellness check, letting you know. Hey, guys. Wait a second.
Mace.
Is that you, Malum?
Knocking down the door. What the fuck?
Not a mace. I meant to click the wisdom. Yeah.
Who is that?
It's Demas. Remember from the casino?
Oh yeah, Demas. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing. Oh, this is where you guys stay now. Well, we're just letting folks know that, hey, currently there was a bit of a scuffle at Bertrand's Bardic Emporium. Some crazy warlock tried burning down the damn shop, and
Warlock, you say?
a whole bunch of mess, eldritch nonsense. Owl familiar was flying all over the place. One guy ended up disappearing on us. So we're just making sure people are okay. And if they see anything strange tonight, or if they have any information, be sure to let the guards know, and for the time being, try to keep yourself safe for tonight.
Well, like you know, we don't have any warlocks here, but I heard this strange rumor on the streets earlier that they ran off to the mines. Don't know how much is true there, but might be worth checking out. And do you guys get enough paid as guards? I could
Actually,
speak
yeah.
to some people.
Dammers kind of speaks up. Actually, yeah, we bumped. Yeah, it was our new. We're working part time with the guards for the festival. It's actually paying pretty well. Actually, double what Quentin was paying us. In all honesty.
Good to hear. I presume that he's been talking with the door a little bit open. He's like, here, each of you have a platinum piece. Take yourself a good drink and hope I see you again sometime soon.
Yeah, you just see Neffy, who's just like the dude who didn't really like you that whole time. Just because he's a little bit taller than the other two, he's kind of like staring daggers at you because he didn't really like you that time. And you're sure nothing strange was going on? Hey, Neffy, look, at least cut the guy some slack.
He's allowed to ask. I'm glad you do your work. You do a good job. You know, that's what you guys get paid for. No, nothing strange. Outside of my spiders acting up a bit, but that's all.
Alright, well, hope you have a good rest of your evening.
As Malum says that, does like, what's it? What's the vampire's name? In the basement?
Karen,
Does Karen just like scream as Malum just talks about the spiders?
What does he do? You're muted, so I didn't hear you correctly.
So Katya was saying like when Katya asked that, I said like, I mean, not really like a scream, more like if anything, I think it's more likely that Karina might be like eating them, and that's why they're acting up because there's a new predator in the ecosystem.
No, not my spiders.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. Also,
Yeah, each of them got a platinum piece.
appreciate it. And, maybe when we're off the clock, we'll treat you to a round at the tavern. At least we can do for helping us out, even if indirectly.
No problem, and feel free to ask. And if you anytime want to play a round of cards, I'm always open for. And he looks at them, realize the cards. You know what? Never mind.
More or less, maybe on off hours.
Maybe.
Well, see you later then.
There.
And they
As
just
he
close. And they just walk off.
Yeah, closes the door, locks it. So, what did you guys do?
Well,
We
we committed crimes. It was quite fun.
Well,
Yes.
apparently not, because the only crime I heard you admit was trying to burn down something, but failing miserably.
Well, if you want the full story, Mr. Malum, I won't give it. But what I will say, however, is that there are just some people in this world that do not make way for the activities of somebody who's clearly more important than they are. Such as a shopkeeper refusing to open their store 2 hours early because, of some form of commitment to the schedule, as if they were acting out, I guess you could even say a script, one that was clearly inflexible. Now, we attempted to purchase an item quite legally, I might add, but they were unwilling to part ways with the item, so we tried to make our way in. However,
And then
regrettably,
Miss Izumi exploded the door, and I decided, wow, this is going to be very interesting. So I let them handle it.
It worked.
It did work. The door did blow up.
Miss Izumi blasted the door away with a thunderous wave, which is probably what you heard in the distance. After that, we fought some animated armors, animated rooms, and animated dogs. And so, well, we made our way through the store. We couldn't find the item in question, regrettably, but we had some laughs along the way. And at the end of the day, isn't that what a heist is really about?
Listen, I don't care about you guys pulling off a heist, burning down a building, fighting animated dogs, brooms, and armors. I don't even care if you killed the guy. But
We probably should have done that, actually. That would have been fun.
the fact is, the guild will hear about this and notice how badly the situation was handled.
Don't worry, we made sure to pin it all on the Maxios.
And the Zago Armand, or a very funny short version of him at the very least.
The individuals in question did not see your faces. Well, the store owner did, but truly, who is going to believe such a wild story that he may be able to tell? Picture this, Mr. Malum. The famed mercenary guild of the Keepers, at the very least, three of its members, not only just any three of their members, but ones who just so happened to secure a form of friendship/agreement with a number of important figures in the recent gathering. Why, in all the gods' names, would those same individuals then proceed to engage in some nefarious robbery activities? It doesn't quite make sense. No?
It makes no sense as doubly so, because it's not our usual MO. Why would only 3 of the 4 be robbing a place?
Exactly.
Except, well, there are many inconsistencies that we've managed to let through. I'm beginning to see the value in your penchant for chaos, Malum Umbra. In any case, I will be contacting my lawyer in case it comes to court. And they are a very good lawyer.
In truth, Mr. Malum, what you may see as sloppiness on our behalf was actually subverting expectations. He looks at the camera. He will say, we intentionally acted in a way unbecoming of ourselves. Well, precisely so that people would not believe it is ourselves who performed this nefarious dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
What's it called? Whispering in Malum's ear, Maramil just goes like, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what happened. This was a completely botched job, but it was very fun, and I'm very sorry we didn't invite you along. You were just asleep or something.
I'm glad you guys had fun, but just think about you being able to lose your dental and other benefits. That's all I'm asking. If you do the job, do it well.
That's very fair.
Mr. Malum, please, I've already lost my mind. What else can I lose?
Your music instruments?
Never. They will need to pry it from my cold, dead hands. And even then, they will need to pry it from my cold, dead spirit. And even then, they will need to pry it from the deepest depths of the fugue plane, if they wish to take it from me.
All right. Izumi,
Yes?
could you get me a blue drink? He smirks. Yeah, they're
Izumi's-
color-coded, right?
Izumi just stares daggers at you.
They must be somewhere towards the after the first quarter of the row. Over there. Points.
May you fetch from Zackary?
We are going to have to figure out which one of those are blood again.
Well, you do say that royalty's blood runs blue, but I've seen it. It runs a very dark shade of maroon. I shall fetch that. Zackary
Also-
runs.
Maramil,
Roll
there's
He's
some
gonna
100.
follow Zackary just like how he organizes his stuff. Like, does he know where the bottle is?
She's just gotta try to decipher like a code here. Like she needs to make like an investigation check to try to figure out what the fuck.
Yeah,
No,
what's the reason behind this?
No, it does look like a color gradient. So like, Malum said blue, so he goes for. He's like right about to grab a drink, and then he goes back and says, "Mr. Malum, when you say blue, do you mean royal blue, light blue, cyan, which is a combination of blue and green?" Well, he like begins to list off like a number of different like shades of blue. Until
Surprise
Malum
me.
tells him to stop. He's like. The horror sinks in. Zackary here surprised me, and he's like, okay. And he grabs something that kind of looks like what the fuck's the name of this drink? I used to use it a lot in the ingredients that Sirius did. That kind of looks like curacao. Yeah, is that the thing?
Yeah, for cow, I think. Yeah.
Blue curacao.
Yeah.
He grabs something that kind of looks like that. To bring back to Malum.
Give me a D100.
Sure. 16.
Welp. Do you drink?
I mean, Malum would sniff if it smells like blood.
You uncork it? Oop. Yep, it's blood alright.
This is not alcohol, Zackary. So try again.
He
Oh,
looks at Malum and like, cause he hears this is not alcohol, but that doesn't. In Zackary's experience, that hasn't stopped people from drinking anything really. What's it called? So Zackary just kind of like stares, blinks twice, and then is like, okay, and he just goes back.
Also,
actually, go ahead. Go ahead.
Maramil,
Yes, Umbra.
would you please tell your new spawn that he has to refrain from eating my pet spiders?
Oh, that is very rude of her. I will absolutely make sure to try to drill it in to her. She's still in the adjustment period. Once we get dear Karana's mind back, I'm sure we will not have to deal with any of these growing pains again.
Thank you.
For
I
now-
can also move the
for
spiders
now.
to the bathhouse.
Did you say the bathhouse?
I mean the bed room, like this big room
Ah,
downstairs.
yeah. Okay. Like, Maramil, like, just, like, thinks, like, I fear that no place downstairs might be safe. So, I would most likely simply ask that you bear with us for the time being. Hopefully, the adjustment period will be over soon. Dear Zackary, how long did it take you to regain your mind after being turned?
Regain it. He looks so hungry.
Well, before the incident.
He starts to think for a second. He grabbed another drink, but by this point, I already rolled D100. Slides over to Malum and says, "It's ethanol." What's it called?
Does he just say? Does he just like say that quietly, like it's ethanol?
No, he doesn't say that, but I just made the joke of like it's ethanol. What's it called?
Oh boy.
He slides over to Malum and then says, You know, it is the strangest thing. Lots of my memories are blurry, but I do recall there was a period where it was quite difficult for myself and many others that were in my similar situation to, act the part, so to speak. I remember there was a point where we were locked into what appeared to be a, I can only describe it as a controlled environment. Think of it as a vampire spawn nursery of sorts, as weird as that may sound.
A holding pen, then.
Not quite. These holding pens were made with quite a number of amenities to ensure our comfort. We know, in order for us to ignore the fact that we were indeed trapped beyond the possibility of escape. It appears that being surrounded with things that are familiar to oneself does wonders to make you believe that you are in a safe environment. On that note, that's why I started furnishing the basement. As you may have noticed, some of our furniture is now missing from the other levels of the house.
I did notice that there was a gap where the benches used to be, yes.
Well, that is because I've started surrounding the our dear vampire spawn assistant with some mundane items that may bring fond may perhaps not fond memories, but at the very least the illusion of normalcy.
In that case, I should visit a bookstore. She did quite like the smell of freshly bought books.
But, however, if at any point you wish to speedrun the process of regaining a mind and having that mind be open to something grandiose, I could, if you give me around 10 minutes, give a full rundown of my experience when leaving the Maxio household to your assistant. Then she will be just like me, but for real.
Oh God! That phrasing is really fucking horrifying.
So here's something. Because you rolled a 1, I have something special for 1. So, you open up a very dark, rich liquor. It does look like wine. It smells like wine. Take a drink. As you take
It's fucking spirited.
17 points of necrotic damage.
What the fuck is in there?
As you have just drank a potion of inflict wounds.
Damn, what
We go in 3rd edition nonsense. So yeah, if you roll 1, there is a chance there's a potion. At first it tastes like a really sweet wine, but then there's a very sour, acrid aftertaste as it just strikes at you from the inside.
Okay.
As you almost feel like you have to hurl.
I mean, I will say, that kind of sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to say, it sounds awesome, and even though it's probably most people at home, Malum would like it. He's like, I didn't expect you to have this up here. May I have another?
Izumi tries taking the bottle away from you after you spit it out.
I don't spit it out.
You don't spit it out.
I want another glass.
Like, you know, spice is actively harmful to mammals. We just love the shit out of it. Like,
Yeah, like Malum is like, could I have another, Zackary?
Did you down the entire bottle? What happened?
No, I presume you gave him a glass.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's like,
sure.
hey, can I have another glass?
I seem to have unlocked my hidden talent for being a barista. Is that the term that we use nowadays?
Yes,
We
it
used to
is.
just call them tavern keeps back in the day. Was well,
It is barista. Keep
well.
using that term, you Zackary.
Well, move aside, Miss Izumi. That's my barista.
Okay. Let me just move that out of the way. There's no chair, so she takes one of the boxes and just moves it over and sits on it.
Do you drink this stupid
Zackary
drink
will
again?
then proceed to pour each of us a glass, doing like the most extra moves you can imagine to like pour them.
Malum raises his glass. He's like, "To fun evening.
And
Here, Sal."
and noticing that Izumi did try to like reach for the bottle, like earlier, then Zackary will just leave the bottle next to Izumi and be like, "You see, color coordination arrangements seem to work perfectly to find the most optimal drinks amongst our collection."
Izumi passes the bottle to you so you can pour everyone a glass.
Pours himself a glass.
Oh yeah, do people drink it with Malum?
Maramil is
Yes.
not.
Zackary will just because. I don't believe Damphir's get like resistance to necrotic or something like that.
They
So-
don't.
I don't think so. Which is weird. Because they're part vampire.
Actually, hold on. Do I have something that like destroys poison? No, I have detect poison.
This is not a poison either. This is
Oh,
a
no.
potion.
Oh yeah, it is a fucking potion. Yeah, because it's not alcohol. It's just like inflict wounds.
Wait, so, hold on. Am I rolling damage for myself or are you rolling
Yes.
for everybody?
You roll damage for yourself.
Oh, I'm at 28 HP now.
It's her derp. I love that I just brought back an old edition thing. And you're just thinking this,
Mass
oh yeah, a
healing.
fun drinking game.
yeah,
Mass
like,
healing word.
yeah, like Maramil will just cast a mass healing word to get people back up. With me around, you can drink to your heart's content.
That
I wanted to
has,
say,
Boy.
thank you. That should be just enough for another glass.
that has
Oh,
quite the
brother.
kick. Regrettably, I'm afraid I cannot drink too much of this. For an artist must keep their mind sharp at any point, and alcohol dulls the senses.
Okay. So,
Just one more, and I go to sleep.
Here, have another. Forced like another glass of
so did I just get y'all addicted to friggin' potions of inflict
It's like
wounds?
life and death fucking what's it called? Damn, I keep forgetting what the name is.
Like
there's
friggin'
like a,
clear us all.
yeah, no, there's like a series or like a movie where like it's like alcohol that like slowly kills you, but people keep fucking drinking it. What's it called?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just like alcohol in
I mean,
general.
yeah, duh,
Yeah, that's like alcohol. So yeah, add to the friggin' list.
Question: does Maramil run out of spell slots before the bottle empties or not?
I only have like, I only have 2 third level slots, but you know what? I can just keep healing y'all. Like with my I'll say like I expend all my first level slots to just keep you all up as you fucking drink this.
The bottle's used up then.
I'll say the bottle is empty before Maramil uses all of their healing spells. So you're not just basically murking yourselves. Cause
I have,
nah.
yeah, I have still full, almost all my spells before the long rest, so I can heal us as well.
So yeah, as you guys received a new addiction, you guys get your long rest.
It's
And-
a potion of wounding, right? Or
Potion of inflict wounds.
inflict.
Essentially, it just if you ingest it or throw it at someone, it acts as a first level inflict wounds.
I mean, yeah, but we drank the whole bottle, so we cannot toss it to other people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Listen, I love sour and sweet things. You just gave me something I would love.
This is
Yeah.
just ethanol.
Yes, this is legit just ethanol. Like I said, that's what a potion of inflict wounds would taste like. Frig off ethanol.
Oh, it's a long rest.
Alright, so y'all have your long rest. As you guys have your long rest, surprisingly, after your long rest, no guards have come knocking at your door. You have evaded the authorities. And no wanted posters have been posted of you guys.
Hey, I was an helpful citizen, and I even chatted with some of the gods.
Yeah.
Like Izumi's wanted poster is like a tabaxi with like an actual cat. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
The vaccine with an actual cat head. So
I think
yeah.
you got your eyes wrong, Miss Izumi.
Good.
Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah. Now I can kind of do it. Okay, so as you guys are getting ready for the festivities on your break, you all hear a bit of commotion on the outskirts of town as what seems to be a large crowd and a caravan of not even a caravan, a large almost like a circus procession comes through. As I'll take you to a new map, and I'd like y'all to turn up your volume for for frig off roll 20 real quick. Hold up. Let's see.
Let's see.
Where is it?
This looks like a cool map. I was trying to say this looks like a Jericho map, but
It is a
Yeah,
Jericho
it is.
map.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the watermark. What was it
Because
called?
I'm his dealer.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if I gave this
again.
to him or not. I don't remember.
Yeah, you gave me this map a long time ago. Let's see. Where is it?
Where do we place ourselves?
Place yourselves like place yourselves like in the stands. I forgot there was a another crowd token, but assume there's like crowds.
Oh, that's a spoiler. I accidentally saw the fucking title of the song.
Yeah. Are we gonna be okay? Guys, we're gonna get copy struck.
Yeah, this is all.
Hey, clear the way for the rolling bus side. Hey, you, let us through. It's a shining star. Oh, come, put the coin, you con, you're up.
Why are we here?
Make way, here he comes. Ring bells, when the drums are, you gonna love this guy.
So you see a large
cover strike,
procession
guys.
of bards wild elephants bringing out this fabulous shenaniganry.
Wait, is this where the fight will take place, or why are we here?
We were
This will
told,
be where it is a little later.
yes, we were told that the festivities, during the time of the festivities where the fight would happen. However, you know, there's like a fucking event before that.
Yeah. Malum would say, like, we're waiting till the fight starts. And to be honest, I dislike the clowns.
He looks over at Malum. You know?
They're fake and the true chaos. They try to downplay it.
Well, you've clearly never met the clowns that I've met.
Who are the clowns you've met, dear Zackary?
Ladies and gentlemen, our respective clientele, introducing for the lands of intrigue, his evidence!
He was about... He was about to answer, but like he hears like the song going on in the background, like they're clearly presenting somebody. Right before he's answering, he looks over. Ah, right there.
Be on your guard, Miss Izumi. They just described them as amorous. That's concerning. Be careful.
Do we kill him?
We'll see.
Wait.
As you see on stride a very fancy elephant, a man with salt and pepper hair, very fine clothes, and holding up what appears to be a bullhorn. Greetings and salut. Hold up. Now I actually have shenaniganry for it. Greetings and salutations. Tonight we shall, on behalf of the Gladiators Guild, sponsored by Mahadi's Traveling Emporium and Spa, we'd like to make you all welcome to the 20th Annual Gladiators Guild Battle Royale. As you hear the crowds just cheering.
Zackary will turn to Malum and say, well, we're here because you requested that to participate in this type of battle arena.
I don't want to participate. I want to gamble.
Well, I mean, clearly the event seems to extend beyond just the gambling, as you can see.
Yes. Too bad, right?
I don't suppose this is those times where we are forced to participate in this type of tournaments.
No, and well, some of the people I've met are participating.
I see, such as...
What were their names?
Alright. So,
Like,
Also
out
the
of
voice,
character, what were their names?
all the voice
Out of
changes are still going on, Bart.
Out of character, it was Ned, the Minotaur that you met from the
So-
other day.
Yeah, Malum would say, Ned, you know those big Minotaur guy I was talking to during the party?
Sacker's not gonna remember. He's just going to go like... yes, of course. Yes, that one, the person with the thing.
You don't have to lie to me. If you don't remember him, that's fine.
It's hard to remember those who have not made an impact on myself.
He warned us about a army.
Sounds fake, but I believe you. So, what about
Why are
this
some of
person?
those elephants real? I just realized why are two of them real?
Those are the new 2025 elephant arts.
Damn, we have 2014, 2025, and fucking free rule set art.
Yeah.
But yes, continue, Mr. Malum. What about this person?
Well, we were told to make more connections. So I thought having connections in different guilds to have more adventurers who can listen and give us information would be handy. And that is one of these people.
I see. And is this Ned participating? Is participating in the battle coming ahead?
Yes.
And how much money are you willing to bet on this individual?
Depends. If I think he has a fighting chance, a good amount. If I don't think he has a fighting chance, I will not bet.
You not betting on something? I find that hard to imagine, Mr. Malum.
There are more than one fight, so I can bet on those fights and not hurt his feelings by betting on the opponents.
I see.
So I only bet a little bit on him. If I think he will lose.
In that case, Ikena turns over to Maramil and Izumi and says, Father Maramil, Miss Izumi, are you two also going to be engaging in the deplorable act of betting? No offense.
I will take a lot of offense there.
I'm most likely going to be going around the stands, maybe with Miss Izumi and company, but as far as gambling goes, that's not entirely my style. I like playing games of chance, yes, but when it comes to betting on other people versus other people, chess is more of a spectator sport, if anything.
Looks to Izumi.
I'm not betting my money.
Then what are you betting?
Nothing.
Oh, the way you worded that sentence seemed like you were betting with something else besides money.
I mean, they did call him amorous.
You say that, I don't quite grasp. The lyrics of the song were, well, albeit quite an interesting choice for presentation of an individual such as the one on stage at the moment.
He's just standing there.
What's it called? He's I imagine the crowd is like going wild while this man is on.
Yeah.
The crowd's
like
just going wild.
He's like pulling a Mansa Musa and is just like tossing gold pieces into the fucking crowd.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, hey, you know, I believe it. I believe it. What's it called? Actually, hold on. I'll assist you here, Bordino. Hold on.
Amazing.
What's it called? Zackary will go. Well, this man seems to certainly be a great big deal in around these parts. I cannot loop this for whatever reason. So I say we play along for now and we'll go with the flow of the crowd. Also, the man seems to be extremely wealthy, so no doubt that this man may be potentially having some betting in the coming battles.
Just because he tosses some gold coins, you think he's wealthy?
Well, you toss platinum and gold coins at people, Mr. Malum, are you not?
Well, yes, but I toss platinum as well. It's a big difference.
If you're running a betting business, you're bound to be wealthy.
Exactly.
Yeah, he
Depends on
also
how
throws a couple of platinum pieces.
depends on how good he is. See, I bet. See, only a few. I would at least toss it around, but no. But
And
if
you want
he's,
to, you could probably just do that right now. I
I
don't think
could.
people would mind.
I'd rather beat him in some card game. Prove that he is not a good player.
And now to introduce the newest standouts for the Gladiators Guild, representing the Torfane division of the Gladiators Guild, Malcolm O'Reilly.
Malcolm Umbra.
Malcolm O'Reilly.
Yeah, you see just Malum go in full.
They whitewashed Malum.
You see this
Yes.
human man with a top hat, a handlebar mustache, fine red clothes.
It's the greatest
And-
showman.
It's basically the greatest showman, but a dude from gangs in New York. Alright. Oyez! Oyez! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
And other
people
genders.
And literally, he kind of daggers at another bard who tries to say that. Please do not interrupt the master of ceremonies. Thank you very much. And anyways, now it is with great pride that we are introducing some of the standout contestants who've come here today to get their spot in the Gladiators Guild. Many contestants have came from all across the world to see if they have what it takes at the shot at the title. Now, introducing from the mysterious lands of Kartor, a man of mystery who wields a blade quicker than any swordsman here or anywhere else. I give you Ashker of the Sanguine Fangs Adventuring Party.
Oh, you're about to say Ash Ketchum.
Imagine.
No, as you see this
Lose my fucking mind.
armored individual with what looks to be what you see on their back is a strange gilded firearm and a very ornate sword. As I shall reveal them.
Well, this guy!
Yeah.
This guy! The Mandalorian.
Oh,
Yeah, basically.
Jarin Din.
From Keeper Season 1.
Yeah, he was from Keeping Season 1.
Why do you keep believing Zackary? So, I don't know. Why do you keep doing this to me?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming back from a long year of retirement, see, the Max Wonder, from World's End. You know him, you love him, people.
People roll in their graves when they hear his name. As you see a whole bunch of people start stamping the ground. Some people getting these weird helmets with Viking helmets with a bit of a mask on it. As I'll show his brand new art. The Gold Bloodhawk!
He's back, baby. What does he look like?
And you see this
Ooh.
half-orc with blonde hair, a Viking helmet with a mask, freaking mustache, and an awesome tattoo on his arm.
Why does he have like a fucking like? Damn, what the fuck's the name of this? Like a luchador mask underneath the fucking helmet. No, not luchador mask, a fucking Robin mask.
Yeah. Domino man.
Yeah, that was his getup. Yeah, that was his getup. He was the masked wrestler. And you see the crowd just eating up the this half-orc who's just entertaining the crowd, just flexing his muscles, showing off this really fine-looking axe.
What are you gonna say? Abs? Really
Yeah,
fine
also
abs?
his abs.
Yeah.
Because he's
Just
not
like a-
wearing. He's just
There's
wearing a cape.
There's a belly roll for the ladies in the crowd.
And our latest contestant, all the way from the Crag Waste, a Minotaur whose might knows no bounds. I give you. And he looks at a piece of paper. Ned. You just see his two friends just get up from their seats like, yeah, Ned, let's go.
Let's see if I can do something.
Has the same energy as Bob from Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have something, but I will use like minor illusion and dancing lights around him to hype it up. And I'm like, yeah, Ned, let's go!
You see, like, a few people just awkwardly clap. Or, like, I mean, you have Ashker, the mysterious swordsman, the bold Bloodhawk, and then you just have Ned.
Just wait, you guys. He's gonna win it all.
I believe
Now.
him.
Alright, if y'all's... Alright. For the rules of the Battle Royale, no spells, no use of magical weapons. All contestants will be given non-lethal implements. Wooden swords, quarterstaffs, wooden axes. Now, the title is also open to any who wish to join in, not simply the fine contestants here. And if you want to make a quick buck, signing rosters for the betting pool will begin 15 minutes after the opening ceremony. as you see these as you see a whole host of gladiators raring to go for combat. As I take them off the GM layer. Hold up. Wait.
Oh no, I have a rifle? Yes he does, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not using his rifle because it's against the rules. Unfortunately, that's where we shall end tonight's session.
Oh
I
boy.
hope we don't get copyright struck.
No, you won't. I
so-
checked already.
Well, it's not even, even if the song is good to use, like, you know, again, a lot of these copyright claims are done by bots that don't, like, you know, care. So,
Mhm.
what's it called? But yeah, you know, somebody wonders, like, wondering about Swiftly. Hey, a possibility, I'll say that much. There's a possibility that, oh, actually, fuck, I forgot to roll my charisma save.
Oh yeah, your
Yeah.
madness for the day.
My
Let's
madness
roll
for
it.
the-
Let's
for the
roll
day,
it.
Hold on. Charisma save. I fail! Is it DC 17?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Yes.
What's the
Oh,
madness for the day? What's the madness for the
yeah.
day?
Let me see. Where
This is why we leave Zackary alone.
Full of shit. Short-term madness from the apocalypse table. Let me D100 and followed by the D10. So it's 82.
And an 8.
The madness breaks your mind. So that's and an 8. Bruh.
What do we
What
have?
happened? What happened?
Okay.
You're
So
incapacitated.
just you guys are logging a fucking
Cardboard cutout.
a cardboard cutout of Zackary, basically. What's it called? So that means that since you guys walked away, he's just sat there in the fucking fucking bench for the rest of the day until somebody snaps him out of the madness.
So he's already like, you know, Zackary's already, like, you know, made conversation and stuff. So I think, like, maybe we could say that, like, he's actually no, because if you're incapacitated, you can still talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
instances of incapacitated, like if you're stunned, you speak falterly.
We just left essentially like a paralyzed man, like, on the bed.
What's it called?
I mean,
will,
incapacitated is only not taking actions, right?
Bless you.
bless.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh no, yeah, you can
So
still
he-
move. Actually,
He
Still move.
can walk,
Yeah, he
but
can
I would
walk.
just love to see him not do it.
He can't cast spells. He
yeah.
can't use actions
can't-
or bonus actions.
But you can't hold anything. You can't interact with anything. You're just like a zombie, basically.
What's it called? It's gonna be really funny if somebody is like, you know, whoever whoever wants to fight me remain sitting down. Zackary is just sat there. What's it called? Oh yeah. Damn. Let's see how I handle this one, because I'm pretty sure a shorter madness with the Steinhardt stable lasts for minutes instead of hours.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's like 1d4 times 10 minutes, I think. That's what the duration goes.
So for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, Zackary just can't do anything. What's it called? But hey, it is what it is. Still though. Okay, but let's be. Well, actually, no, I'll save this this one for after session talk. For now, though, it's time we sign off. You know, obviously, fuck. I think this time around, I was my bad for announcing the stream on like really short notice on my platforms, but you know, it is what it is. What's it called? Still though, I had a lot of fun today, and I hope whoever watched us also did. what's it called? Bard signed us off real quick.
Alrighty. So, as the gladiatorial event is about to commence, how our daggers enjoy the start of their essentially off time. Tune in next session for the thrilling gladiatorial spectacle that's happening tonight on Keepa's Daggers of Darkhold. I can't say Sunday, because it's friggin' Monday.
Monday. But yeah,
Like
see
Monster
you
Truck
later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.